In this video, I want to share with you some of my tips, some of my scripts, some of my workflow of creating posters. And mostly not on creative part, because creative part, it will be up to you. It's what your vision it is. This will cover all this boring technical stuff that usually take your creativity out, but it don't need to be boring. What I will show you some of the scripts, some workflow, place where to go and what to take, some of the fonts, everything that is make the job much more pleasant and remove this unnecessary technical stuff from your creativity point of view. So let's go ahead and start working on this. First, what we need to do for the posters, it is define what sizes we needed. And I found sometimes you may have it saved template or you download it from online template. And many times those templates may not match because you have it European release, you have it in America release, you have it other ones, aspect ratio all wrong. And besides, if you like using some PSD file, then you need to save it, resave on template. So instead this, what I did, I create actually a script. And run script on Photoshop, it's very easy. All what I need to do is go File, Scripts, and in script I have it right here, make a poster. So if I click on this make a poster, what Photoshop will do is create for me the biggest size of the poster, and then we'll have it guidelines and all necessary things for to create right poster. So right now script is running and you can see, ta-da, it's done. So let's go see what is create for me. And you can see it's have it all is from 40 by 60 inch. And by the way, this script all did for me. It's create all of this template that I can use it for any posters for the US releases. Well, I have it other ones for different releases, but in this case, all what is your client, or if you want, you come and says, hey, we need this size poster or that size poster, it's already there. What you can do if you don't need any other poster size, of course, you can just go and use it cropping tool and just crop to the size you want it. And because it's guide, it will just lock to this guide. Very, very easy to just crop in. There you go, like right here. And for example, we have it done with this size specifically. Or if you want, you can keep it all of those sizes and just reposition your poster and see how well it will fit with different aspect ratio. Of course, right here you can see as a script created, it's creating out of those names overlay and also creates additional colors overlay. If we don't need it any guides anymore, for example, if you decide not to use it, you can always go to the view, guides, and we can go clear guideline. So all gone. Now you have it your perfect size for that specific posters. Remember, all this information still be there, so you can still go enable and just see what it is size, like 24 by 36 inch. So that is one, just this script for me personally save a lot of time, because when I need create new poster, I don't need worried about look on downloaded PSD file from there or PSB, open in Photoshop, save it, all the stuff right there. One click, creating all of this. Okay, so after we have its size and everything is set, time to work. Here's a come up another step. Usually what I found, and sadly I'm saying it's usually, because when art director or other creative approach you and says, hey, we need to create poster, you ask, what do you have it? And in my case, it's almost 80%. They don't have a high resolution image. They have it something from the field recording. It's meaning 4K, 8K, depending on which one they did it. Very rarely IMAX size. Mostly it will be probably in a 4K resolution, or maybe even shots from some editing table already there. Well, then you need to work with this. And of course, because poster is bigger size, usually I rescale. Photoshop have it a great rescale. However, one tool I kind of recommend for you to use it, it is Topaz AI. I will put link down below for you, which perform one of the best upscaling. And it's meaning, if we come look closer, you can see before, you can see pixelizations, and after it does very good job. It does have some other AI upscalers, but I found out they will modify from original image, which I still like them. I still use them in other cases, but for the precise like actress or anything else, I want precision. So on this Topaz AI work the best. Its work actually performed better than native Photoshop upscaler with a newer engine. So after this, when you upscale image, you are ready to take this and import inside Photoshop. Okay. Now, if we look on any posters as we're creating, you can notice we have it mainly three, on my opinion, three main components. You have it the character or a scene, included background. It's just general what is there. It's going to be solid colors, or in this case, something on the background. We have characters if you need to show them, and size and other characters will based on the contract. So then usually company will tell you what size they need to be. Then we have it another one, text, title, and credits. Almost all posters will have it this, the artwork, title, credits. And reason is why I'm separating title from credits, because many times title will be part of the art. It's maybe use a special font, it's maybe embedded something, but it is kind of type. You play on the text types and you put them inside. Like for example, right here, you can see actors behind the title. And of course, we have all this additional text. I'm separating also on the credits because it is have some kind of special standard, I will say, our expectation. It doesn't mean it need to be this way, because in some cases you can create a titles a little bit different. You know, those credits, sorry, you can have it in different format to match the artwork, but generally they are kind of have standards, I almost say, what expected or see on most posters. Well, it's not hard to do all of this. Let's look on a few steps how we can do. First, of course, if we take our main character or image, in this case, with the new Photoshop, we can easily isolate this character by clicking select subjects or remove a background. And of course, remove background, it's very easy. For new Photoshop, it does excellent job. All what we need to do, just click, remove, and then we're ready and go put it in our posters. Notice what I said, it was quite a bit small, and of course you definitely want to upscale by using the good upscalers. And now we're ready to use this model inside our project. Well, I have to say it's not creative point for this. I just want to show you main components and how you can use them and where you can get at those main components. And let me jump to this. To image, for example, it's already pre-created. This is compositing work I done before. And by the way, if you're interested, all of these links, I think it's time for me to jump to that place, like how to create this compositing, how you can work with compositing, how to do with all the stuff. It's much bigger subject than just for this video. And because of this, I will redirect you to my other videos, and I'll put link down below, which is going, for example, this cyberpunk compositing. It's what we just saw, this image from this video. You can watch this. I said this video I got in so much details. It's about 2 hours. You understand why I don't want to put in this video that, because it is quite a bit large video, and you can go watch by yourself when you're interested. Link down below. And if you need a little bit more training on the Photoshop and how compositing work, there will be another link for one of the most comprehensive and extensive playlist of the videos like this. It's about compositing in Photoshop. They're all free, they're all available on YouTube. Go ahead and watch. And this is, I gone through so much details, how to color match, how to do extractions, how, I mean, very, very deep in details. And you can see it's a lot of videos there in this playlist. And this playlist specifically focusing on creating compositing inside of Photoshop and working, like for example right here with the posters, how to create all this different stuff. So this is help for those who need creative. And as I'm showing you all different links, let me show you a few more. Okay, one of them It is this pack with the scripts. If you're my Patreon, you can download those scripts for free. Otherwise, you've right here will be linked down below. And you can see this is pack where you can go and download it, this automation script, which allowed you to create it, not just the posters, but if you're designer, also for your book covers, vertical, horizontal book covers, and also for your social media stuff, templates. Again, you don't need to have it PSD. You don't need to worry about this file. The script is located in a folder, and it's actually, if you look, it will be in your program files, Adobe Photoshop, presets, scripts. It's just located right there. You can copy. And of course, if you look on the scripts itself, here I have it also instructions. So if you don't know where located, link down below. You can go check for this, just in case, where you can put a script, and you can put it your own scripts there as well. Okay, so we have tutorials, we have this, and next also we needed some fonts. Well, what kind of fonts we're speaking about? Right here we have it our image, we have it our model, and we want to put it credits. Usually the credits going bottom or top, sometimes depending on your designing, but if you notice, they're done in this specific kind of format. It's what people like it, and they're done for a reason. They're done because sometimes you have the big credits need to be on poster, and you condense them. You want to put them as small as you can and save as much space. But also name of can be different size depending on contract, and maybe even tell how many points it's need to be high. So what we can do, we can save stuff like product designer, and you can see right here one on top of another. So just save space, base it on combinations, and you can done this manually if you want it, or you can also use it just specific font, which is make much easy. And two fonts I will recommend for you. I'll put a link for them down below. One is called Steel Tongues. It's a free font, and you can see it's also include those as a letters. You actually don't need to do it, will do for you, and you can click and it will create all this effects, visual effects, or this, or edit. Very easy, very nice to use this font. And if you want to do by yourself, also Steelfish. This is another font which is free, and it's very condensed, perfectly working for the fonts. So the titles for your posters, I would recommend download those two fonts, and you can use it for not titles, sorry, use it for your credits for those, you know, who did this, all the stuff. Okay, well, we look on the fonts, we look where it take our videos. The images and other things, it's depend where you like it. I'm using Envato elements when I need it, or in many cases actually I photo shoot by myself in a studio. It's a little bit easy for me if I have a chance, or people send to me. I prefer to photo shoot by myself because then I have full control over lighting and I see my vision, what I want to do. Like this one, the model was shot in a studio, and everything else I created in 3D and combined in Photoshop. So it is combination of compositing. Again, watch this video if you're interested to see how this image was done. But right now, we're not about this. Right now, I'll just show you simple things again in Photoshop, like we isolated model before, and we can do here as well. So let's go copy this, and all what we need to do, it just says select this subject. New Photoshop with the Firefly 3 AI does great job, and you can see we can very easy selecting. If an object does not select properly, we can always go and just add a little bit right here. Actually, I don't really care about the top because we won't use it. Okay, all what we need to do, create. Let's go one below. Type font, and let's go we'll go cyberpunk. Yes, we'll call cyberpunk. Let's select the text. We'll go which one font we wanted. By the way, I just for fun, I was creating one script to take all my fonts on a computer and put on a page so I know how they look. The script is working, but it takes forever, at least on my computer, because I have so many fonts. It's just, yeah, it's become insane. Okay, so now we'll just take these fonts up, and let's go to scale a little bit up, and you can see kind of nice. We integrating name. Of course, some of the titles you want separate, but we can integrate it, and I'll just want to show you how we can very easy take and just integrate the things here. There you go. Enable our subtitle, and you can see how easy we can just boom, 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 done. So poster. I don't want to spend time right now showing you creative, all this stuff. We will do, and I also have some design principles. I used to run class. We had a very good class about designing principles, and I think I can put this on a YouTube. I'm not sure because it was special course going on, but we can continue to that next time. Here, what I want to show you, it is easiest and painless things to remove all of this. What size should I use it? What font size should I use? What this, with all these links below, with the scripts and everything, you can do this very, very easy. And by the way, I have a little bit more even scripts there. So let me share with you some of them. The one of them, of course, how I said before, and if you notice, it was, okay, let me unselect, create book covers. And you see, it's have it just make a normal book or make a wide book. So you have it your landscape or portraits mode. So you have a different type of format for the books. And this is what it does. It's create script and showing you all format for these books. Another ones is kind of more developed script that I used for myself, but also I think it's kind of useful. And mostly when you work, like for example on the posters. Okay, let me go jump to this poster. And sometimes what's happening, you may go and you says, hey, I have it this color. Okay, let me go right here, and you start to work. Well, I'm just example, yeah. And you need complementary color. If you're familiar, complementary color, usually it's color 130 degrees on another side, like two of them. So the one script is actually does very easy. You just go to File, Script, and you run complementary color picker, and you notice what's happening. It's telling me, hey, your original color of this hex code or RGB code, and this is complementary based on this, and it's set as a background color. So all what I need to do in Photoshop, just X key, and I can jump between complementary or other color and work this way. It's just very simple script, but it does very useful when I work like on thumbnails or other things, and I want the colors will be complementary to each other, mostly because it is kind of two colors I want to work with in this case. Well, beside that, I have some other scripts, but we'll cover them maybe in another video. Well, thank you for watching this. Hopefully it was helpful, and if it was, please subscribe, like, share, you know, all this on YouTube stuff. It does help grow my channel, and I greatly appreciate your help. If you have any of your suggestions, if you have suggestions for the scripts, your tips and tricks as well, please let me know, share down below, and we'll see you next time.